Hello everyone, my name is Gamaliel, but you can all call me G. So today is going to be a different kind of video. I'll actually be reading from a journal entry. And journaling is something that I honestly recommend to every single one of you guys. Journaling not only lets you express your emotions, it also lets you see what is going on inside your head. It lets you know what you're thinking, why you're thinking those things. And honestly, it's just a great way to communicate with yourself. So I'll be reading from a recent journal entry and to just let you know what I've been thinking about. I don't want to be average. Being average to me is doing what everyone always does. Doing what is seen as safe. Not only that, doing something seen as common too. The world tells you to go to college, graduate, get a high-paying job, work for 40 plus years, all while getting married, having kids, getting the house with the white fence, friendly neighbors, and an environment where everyone cares only for themselves. Get retired by 75 and live the rest of your life happy. But when I see this, I don't see a happy ending, only a life full of regret, missing opportunities, and just plain dull. Where's the action? The risks? It's all too safe for me. I'm not saying I'll be reckless, of course, but I know that that is not the life I wish to live. Staying at the job you don't like just because the pay is high, as the days blend together, is seen as average, common. Wasting your youth, being told to live it up and go crazy on all the things your heart desires, is seen as average, common. Working for others, never having the chance to be your own leader, get your own standards, or even be in charge of your own choices, but to report to someone every day because of their title is seen as average, common. You see the problem? All these average things is what keeps those that are great and those that are average separated. What average person is waking up at 6 a.m. on a Saturday, not to work, but to build a skill, ranging from social intelligence to the art of sales? What average person is pushing their mind and body to the limits every single day to become better than who they were yesterday? What average person dares to dream big? See, I think average people call them dreams because they don't see it as something achievable, only something that comes to reality in their fantasy world. When it doesn't come to pass, they are fine with it. It was just a dream anyway. So instead of dreams, I will call them aspirations. It is the ambition of achieving a goal that is set. Ambition means action, and action means results. Sure, the average person may do something to achieve their dream, but how long will that last? At the first sight of a problem, the motivation that has carried them falters, and the discipline meant to carry them is lacking. Is this the life I have been living? When did this realization even take place? The crazy thing is, now that I've realized what average looks like, it scares me to go down that path any longer. What if I was average for 1 more year? What if I was average for 5 more? What if I was average for 10? How can anyone be happy in that state? The thing is, I don't think they are. They see this as something that everyone has to go through, though that is not the case. Trudging through their mindset, thinking all is fine, when it really isn't. I can't be average. Being in my comfort zone is where all my aspirations will die. I can't be average. I am meant to be an inspiration. I am meant to be a light in this world. I am meant to be a man that God uses. With that title, how can I remain average? I can't. To do things an average person would only brings down what I was meant to truly be. I am meant for something great. I am going to be great. We are all meant to be great. But the most important part in all this is what God wants me to do next. I have my plans, but if they don't go with God's, I already know they will fail. God, please show me the right path. Guide me on this journey. Help me to become who you really want me to be. I don't want to be average. I want to be great. Help me to reach greatness. Help me to leave behind the ways of this world, meant to bring me down. Help me to lose the ways of those that are average, and unto the ways of those that seek you wholeheartedly. I don't want to be average. I pray there are others that feel the same way. Help me to be in the circle of those people and invite those wanting to escape being average as well. I understand there may be times I stumble and fall back to my old ways, but when that time comes, help me to remind myself that I am a child of God. I am destined for greatness. I have a calling by you, and I pray that I fulfill it before I breathe my last breath on this earth. This journey will not be easy, but I will fight the fight and cross the finish line and triumph and victory. Something an average person can never imagine. That is why I cannot be average.